This is Rishon, the first reading of our weekly Torah portion of Chukat, or Chukas, depending on your pronunciation. Chukat, the first reading is in the book of Numbers, Sefer Bamidbar, chapter 19, verse 1 through 17. 17 verses, starting from verse 1. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe ve'el Aharon lemor. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Zot chukat haTorah, asher tziva Adonai lemor, daber el bnei Yisrael, v'yikhu elecha para aduma timima, asher en ba mum, asher lo ala aleha od. This is the statute of the Torah which the Lord commanded, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and have them take for you a perfectly red, unblemished cow, upon which no yoke was laid. Unitatem ota el Elazar haKohen, vehotzi ota el michutz lamachane, veshachat ota lifanav. And you shall give it to Eleazar the Kohen. And he shall take it outside the camp and slaughter it in his presence. V'lakach Eleazar HaKohen midama be'etzba'o v'hiza el nochach b'nei ohel moed midama sheva pe'amim. Eleazar the Kohen shall take from its blood with his finger and sprinkle it toward the front of the tent of meeting 7 times. V'saraf et hapara le'enav et orah v'et basarah v'et damah al pirsha yisrof. The cow shall then be burned in his presence, its hide, its flesh, its blood, with its dung he shall burn it. V'lakach haKohen Etz erez ve'ezov usheni tola'at v'hishlich el toch serifat hapara. The Kohen shall take a piece of cedar wood, hyssop, and crimson wool, and cast them into the burning of the cow. V'chibes begadav haKohen v'rachatz b'saro b'mayim Ve'achar yavo el hamachane v'tameh haKohen ad ha'arev. The Kohen shall wash his garments and bathe his flesh in water, and then he may enter the camp. The Kohen shall be unclean until evening. Ve'hasoref ota yichabes begadav b'mayim V'rachatz b'saro b'mayim v'tameh ad ha'arev. The one who burns it shall wash his clothes in water and cleanse his body in water, and he shall be unclean until evening. Ve'asaf ish tahor et efer ha'para v'hiniach mechutz lamachane b'makom tahor v'hayita la'adat b'nei Yisrael Lemishmeret lemenida chatat hi. A ritually clean person shall gather the cow's ashes and place them outside of the camp in a clean place, and it shall be as a keepsake for the congregation of the children of Israel for sprinkling water used for cleansing. V'chives ha'osef et efer ha'para et begadav v'tameh ad ha'arev v'hayita לבני ישראל ולגר הגר בתוכם לchukat olam. The one who gathers the cow's ashes shall wash his clothes, and he shall be unclean until evening. It shall be an everlasting statute for the children of Israel and for the proselyte who resides in their midst. Hanogea bemet lechol nefesh adam v'tameh shivat yamim. Anyone touching the corpse of a human soul shall become unclean for 7 days. Hu yitchata bo bayom hashlishi ubayom hashvi'i yithar v'im lo yitchata bayom hashlishi ubayom hashvi'i lo yithar. On the 3rd and 7th days he shall cleanse himself with it, so that he can become clean. But if he does not sprinkle himself with it on the 3rd and 7th days, he shall not become clean. Kol hanogea bemet benefesh ha'adam asher yamut v'lo yitchata et mishkan Adonai timeh v'nichreta hanefesh hahi liYisrael ki mei nida lo zorak alav tameh yeh od tumato bo. Whoever touches the corpse of a human soul which dies, and he does not cleanse himself, he has defiled the Mishkan of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from Israel. For the sprinkling water was not sprinkled on him, so he remains unclean, and his uncleanness remains upon him. Zot HaTorah, Adam ki yamut ba'ohel, kol haba el ha'ohel, this is the law. If a man dies in a tent, anyone entering the tent, and anything in the tent, shall be unclean for 7 days. Any open vessel which has no seal fastened around it becomes unclean. בחלל חרב, או במת, או בעצם האדם, או בקרב, יטמע 7 ימים. Anyone who touches one slain by the sword, or a corpse, or a human bone, or a grave in an open field, he shall be unclean for 7 days. וילקחו לטמא מאפר שרפת החטאת, ונתן עליו מים חיים אל כלי. They shall take for that unclean person from the ashes of the burnt purification offering, and it shall be placed in a vessel filled with spring water.